How to use NBR. Once you've started your WebEx session, navigate to the meeting menu and select Start Recording. This time you're given two options: to record to your computer or to record using the network-based recording service. Select the NBR option and set this as the default so you're not prompted to answer this question in the future. Next, you're asked to select which teleconference you want to record. The first option is not to record a teleconference. This means that no audio will be captured. The next option is to record a WebEx teleconference. This is for WebEx telephony customers and will connect the recording service to the WebEx telephony bridge. The final option is to record other teleconference. This is for WebEx customers that do not use WebEx telephony, but rather a third-party teleconferencing service. In order for this option to be available, the meeting host or organizer must indicate that third-party telephony will be used during the meeting at the time the meeting is scheduled. If this is not done, the option will not be available when initiating recording. Once you've made your selection, hit Next. The recording service will now attempt to connect to the telephony bridge. The interface will indicate that a connection has been established, and the Start Recording button will become available. This usually takes a matter of a couple of seconds. Once you're ready to begin recording, select the Start Recording button. At this time, the recorder panel will pop up and recording will begin immediately. Here's a screenshot of the recorder panel. You'll see it has some basic controls as well as a status bar. The status bar keeps a running time of the length of the recording as well as provides the status of the recording. If everything is fine, the status bar will indicate connected. If for some reason there's a failure during the recording, the status bar will indicate error. And by mousing over the status bar, you'll see which aspect of the meeting has encountered the error. For instance, if the telephony connection is lost, telephony will indicate error in the mouse over. Once you've completed your recording by pressing stop on the recorder panel or by ending the meeting, you can access your meetings by selecting My Recordings in the My File section of My WebEx. So once again, you'll select My WebEx from the top bar, My Files from the left-hand column, and then My Recordings from this interface. When you select My Recordings, you'll have a complete list of your network-based recordings. You'll see that each recording is given a name. By default, this is the name of the meeting. This can be changed by editing the properties of the meeting. Next, you'll see that you have information regarding size, the date of the recording, and the duration. Finally, to the right, you'll see that you have a couple of options for actions. The first one would be to download the recording to your local system for playback from your machine. Next, to the very right, you'll see a play button. This is to play back the recording, or in other words, stream the recording from the WebEx servers. If you want to share your recording with others, network-based recording requires you to publish the recording. In order to publish the recording, simply select the middle option under Actions. When you select the Publish option under Actions, you're taken to the recording file properties and the Publish tab. What you'll need to do is select Publish URL, and this makes the recording available for other users to view. And as you'll notice, each recording is given two unique URLs, one for streaming and one for download. This enables you to choose which method your viewers will consume your recording with. You can also password protect your recording by entering a password in the Password and Confirm Password field. If you wish to leave your recording unprotected, you can go ahead and leave these blank. That's okay. Once you select OK, these URLs become live, so to speak, and you can now share them with others. You can do that by any means you choose, whether it's an email or an IM, or you can even upload these URLs to other centers such as Event Center and Training Center and make them available that way. This is a nice feature because you can use some of the aspects already available in those centers, such as custom registration pages, which will allow you to keep track of how many views your recordings have and gather information from those who are viewing your recordings. And finally, for playback, we're introducing a new file format called ARF, or Advanced Recording Format, and a new player called the Network Recording Player. You can see that it's got a standard interface. Across the bottom, you have your standard player controls: pause, stop, play, volume control, and a status bar that allows you to move around in the meeting. And then up to the upper right, you'll notice that you actually have the option to expand the panels that were recorded during the meeting or keep them minimized as buttons. And this includes video, chat, Q&A, anything that was public in the meeting that the average attendee could view. Finally, we create a table of contents during the meeting. This table of contents is based on actions. So anytime a WebEx-oriented action occurs during a meeting, we put a marker there. And that includes things like app or desktop share, video start, chat start, telephony start, anytime a slide is changed in a presentation or a page changed in a document. Then during playback, we make the table of contents available, and viewers can double-click on any point in the meeting, and it will take them to that point. And that's it. That's how you use NBR. Thank you for viewing this recording.